Good morning. It is 10 to 7 and we left the house a little after 5:30. We're on our way to London. Hey guys, welcome to the Postmodern family. This is our episode on our London trip that we just took. If you guys like our videos, we put new ones out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and we encourage you guys to subscribe so you can always keep up to date when we are posting new content. So here's our how to take a day trip to London. So today we plan on seeing the London Museum and St. Paul's Cathedral. Probably not going to go inside the cathedral today because we've already been and it does cost money every time you go. But here's the tip, you guys. If you attend a service, you don't have to pay the tourist fee. For example, I think yesterday there was a Eucharist at 12 o'clock, so you would have been able to make that. And then I think there is choral evensong every evening at 5 p.m. And on the weekends, it could be earlier or later. So those are free, you wouldn't have to pay. So you can go into St. Paul's, not pay a tourist fee. If you attend a service. If you guys live in England and you want to take a day trip to London, here's some tips that we have for you. The first thing you want to do is to drive to the outskirts of London. You do have to pay the congestion fee,
which is
£11.50
£11
per day. And you can just find that online on your phone. You can just type in congestion
charge. You can pay it
charge.
the day of, or you can pay it the day after.
But you want to find a parking spot or a park and ride that's on the outskirts of London, and then take the underground into London. If you didn't know, there are two different systems that run on rails. We've got the trains and the underground. The underground's like the subway. They go to different places. So if you're taking a train in and then you want to just connect to the underground system, that would be stations like Victoria Station and Tower Bridge Station. They have different symbols as well. So the underground is like the circle with a line through it. That's a symbol for the underground. And then the station symbol, like two parallel lines and then kind of like an arrow on the top and an arrow on the bottom. We are in front of our favorite cafe in London. It's just called Paul Cafe, yeah?
It's just Paul.
It's just Paul. My favorite item here is the hot chocolate. It is super rich and creamy. How much was it?
£3.50.
£3.50. But it's totally worth it because I think it's the best in the world. And now where are we going?
We're going to the Museum of London. Join me.
This is St. Paul's Cathedral. We think it's the most beautiful one, yeah?
Yeah.
How was it here? Let me see.
Okay.
Your hoodie?
What's happening?
It just fell off, that's all. What did we ever do before Google Maps? Oh, beautiful, beautiful back there.
Well, I think we'll be able to get it. So we made it to the Middle Ages, to the Reformation, and everyone's conked out now. So, we're gonna get something to eat and probably leave Museum of London. Look at them coming up now. They're so slow. Holding me back. Can't get to anything. Let's go. Hi, we spent the day in London and loved it. Here we are at St. Paul. Hey!
The next station is Blackfriars. Change for National Rail Services.
Yesterday we went on a day trip to London, and London is by far my favorite city in the UK. It's the center of the empire when it existed, and who would have thought that 2,000 years ago a little marshy little area on the River Thames would rule the world.
So I'm here at the London Museum. And my good friends, the Romans, of course, are here. Love the Romans. Check them out.
The history, the monuments, the people that lived there once upon a time.
This is a fragment of what's left of the old Roman wall for Londonium or London.
Now, of course, it's so metropolitan. It's not. It's not what it used to be. It's a melting pot, and in that sense, it's quite distinct than the rest of the UK, which is quite uniform. There's so much to see, and if you do it just for a day trip, it's kind of hard. So you have to really focus and be very specific and narrow about what you're going to see.
On the subway system or the underground system, we used our contactless cards. We didn't even need to buy a little card or ticket. You can use your card and scan it. So that was really nice.
We parked, we took a tube in, and what we did is we just focused on the St. Paul's area, which is in the oldest part of London, the part that was walled in by the Romans, apparently. But yeah, just spent the whole day there, just having hot chocolate and coffee in the morning. While they did that, I went to the oldest church in the city, which is St. Bart's the Great, which is just north of St. Paul's. It's from the 12th century. I can nerd out about the history of it.
Now that I'm pregnant, I just feel tired traveling so much and walking so much, so I'm happy to just sit in a cafe waiting for him to come back. And he obviously likes that because he gets to walk fast without having to drag his slow family behind. After St. Paul's, we went to London Museum, which sounded really fun, the Museum of London. Until we got there, I had a sudden wave of fatigue. I just got really tired and I just wanted to sleep.
Of course, these people have lost the will to live. They can't do a single museum ever.
It provided foldable chairs that you can carry around everywhere in the museum and just sit down and read all the words, as I'm prone to do. And our daughter dragged around her own little chair, which was quite helpful, and she could sit in it. So that was really nice. Now, if you like what you see, hit the like button on the video and subscribe to our channel. We are the Postmodern family.
Bye!